Melbourne's attitude towards art and creativity, I think, is awesome. I think Melbourne artists have kind of support and mentor each other, and there's an awesome independent artist scene of people making work, which I love. My name's Ailsa Wild, and I am a writer and a performer and a community artist. Circling a sun on a small blue planet in a huge blue ocean. I'm doing many projects at the moment. I'm working with a microbiologist to tell science adventure stories about microbes in symbiosis with kind of human scale creatures, or squids or coral or whatever, and they're illustrated storybooks. I'm in 3 children's shows that kind of go on and off, being at festivals or in storage, depending on the time of year. And I'm writing a novel, or 4. I've got a 4-book deal. And they are a mystery series for 10-year-olds. And I have a roving character that I perform by myself who writes poetry at festivals. And I work at Art Play, which is a children's art studio. And there's more. I like to think of it as being part of a big conversation that people are having, or that Australians are having, about who we are and how we want to be in the world. And so I guess one of the things that I do pretty much with all my work is I'm often thinking about gender. And so in my microbe storytelling book, the microbes have a gender, and I had to think about what gender the microbes might have, and I didn't want, like all the tough active ones to be boys, just for an example. And so then my performing, when I perform poetry writing for festival crowds, I wear this amazing frock. And so that's something I'm thinking about as well. What does it mean that I'm wearing an amazing frock and all the people want to tell me that I'm so pretty? So that's something that I'm thinking about across all my projects. And I'm also thinking about children and wanting to give them really intelligent work that is really respecting their kind of full humanity. I think I was always interested in both theatre and writing, but also the other thing, I've been thinking about how I got to where I am, and one of the things I did was look at other people who were doing stuff I was really interested in doing, and kind of went, can I stand next to you and do what you're doing? And so a lot of the projects I'm doing are collaborations with people that I really respect and I'm learning from. It's really hard to choose what the most rewarding thing about my work is. I love the times when I am sitting by myself and my writing is just flowing. There's been days when I've written 5,000 words in a day and just been really pleased with it. But I also love collaborating, so I love sitting in a room with people and having ideas together and making stuff up. And I love it when the product arrives and you're like, we made this. I feel like, there's this general sense in the world that it's not a real job. It's not a real job, you don't have a real job. I've had people kind of say things along those lines, and I remember this moment of going, you know what, I pay tax. What's a real job? My advice for young people who might have creative aspirations but not sure how to make it viable is read stuff, watch stuff, and talk to people who are already doing it, and know that it's okay to live off noodles for a little while.